Alright guys, so I apologize, I haven't uploaded a video in almost 2 weeks. I'm currently working on one of them while I'm fighting this damn traffic. It's part 2, the drive from Matee up to the Enchanted River in Natchewan. I'm gonna finish that one, and hopefully the footage, I have footage for one more. It's a scuba diving video that I went on with my girl. So I'm hoping to get both of those done before my next set of plans, which is to head back to the States in a few weeks, probably around Independence Day. A little before, a little after, not sure just yet. So we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to just point out something for anybody thinking to come to the Philippines and drive around and do whatever, impress girls with a hot bike that you've rented or something. I have a Rouser 135, so it's not a very big bike, and I imagine the right conditions I could probably hit 110, 115 kilometers an hour. Now, if you give it 5 more kilometers an hour, it puts you at 120, which is the equivalent of 70 miles an hour. And for most of you, you know that 70 miles an hour in the States is just regular cruising speed on the interstate. It's pretty fast through town, but on the highway, I mean, hell, you could probably do 90, even 100 in some areas, and it's not a big deal safety-wise. But before you come over here and want to be a speed demon on the roads, just know that 70 miles an hour over here on the main highway, and even worse in town, is probably the equivalent of doing about 130 or 140 miles an hour on the interstate with heavy traffic. So it's not very safe if you want to come over here and go speed around like that. I generally cruise about 90 kilometers an hour, so that's like 50, 60, something like that. And it's pretty dangerous. These trucks, I mean, you can see this guy here driving right on the center lane, and half the time you'll find them almost like a motorcycle, you know, well, like a big motorcycle, straddling this lane. They'll turn this 1, 2, 3 lane highway or main road in town into a 4 or even sometimes a 5 lane highway, meaning that they totally disregard the rules of the road because nobody here is educated enough to know the importance of it. So you're gonna come over here, just be on the lookout, man. Always drive defensively. You know, have your head on a swivel, because if you don't, man, take your eyes off something for 5 seconds, not 2 seconds, and you could run straight into the back of another vehicle because they slam on their brakes because somebody in front pulled out of a parking lot without looking, just shot onto the road and almost caused a pileup. So, you know, just be careful. Other than that, I don't really know what else to put in this video, except if you're coming to Davao, I'm actually, if you come down to Mindanao, I'm heading through Davao City, where you would fly into more than likely, and I'm heading up to a bar restaurant to go see a few expats and just shoot the shit with them, maybe have a beer, and I'll show it to you whenever I get up here, and I'll cut the video. But yeah, man, just be safe on the roads. And as far as when I get back to the States, I'll probably start doing like little life updates. I'm gonna be going through trucking school and getting on the road, so hopefully I'll have a lot more good footage to put in my videos. And if not, well, I'll have something, even if it's just a vlog of me driving or walking through town or something. So let's see if I can get around this multi-cab. I don't know where my stop is. It's right up here anyway, no big deal. Yeah, so yeah, look forward for more updates, even if they're not anything crazy. I do want to stop all around the States and do different things. Maybe zip lines, skydiving, anything of interest that could get my adrenaline pumping a little bit. See, look at this asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get out of the road! God damn. Sorry about my language, guys. What is wrong with these people? Anyways, I'm at the bar. So, a bar restaurant called De Borderage something. It's Dutch. So, if you get a chance to come into Davao, come over to Matina, buy SNR membership shopping, and visit this bar here. If you stay here an hour or so, you're bound to run into a couple of expats at least. So, alright guys, we'll see y'all in the next video, where I'll be going up to the Enchanted River and then scuba diving after that. And who knows, maybe even another adventure before I leave here. So, hey, if you're gonna change lanes, man, use turn signals. Turn signals. Just turn signals. Yeah. Alright guys, well, I'm throwing this into the video at the end, and as you saw that driver there, you probably didn't see him, but the aftermath, he's changing lanes, no turn signals, and you can already tell this 2-lane road's been changed into a 3-lane road. And just prior to this, while motorcycle helmet shopping, I had a lady run out in front of me across traffic as soon as I got the green light and slammed into me, causing me to do something to my big toe here. I don't know what yet. I just wrapped it up. It started bleeding. I think it just fucked with the toenail. But yeah, man, it's just one of those things. I was probably doing 45 or 50 kilometers an hour through town, which maximum is 30. And I had plenty of time to stop even at my current speed, but the whole deal is that I had just received a green light upon approaching the intersection, kind of like this. Okay, so there's lights, and then like, okay, it's green, so bum, 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 give it some gas and continue on, and I'm cruising, and bam, this lady runs right out in front of me. Luckily, it didn't knock me off my bike or anything. I kept going. Well, for a second I turned around and I went back to the lady, and just to make sure she was okay, because as soon as it happened I looked back, and I mean, the lady like flipped up in the air and hit the ground. Now, I wasn't going too fast, but she's just old and frail, I suppose. But in any case, I asked her as soon as I pulled up, I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay?" She was back on her feet, and she says to me, "Why didn't you stop?" I said, "Well, why didn't you wait to cross the road? Because me and every other motorcycle and car on the road at that point in time just got a green light." "But I'm a pedestrian." "Well, then maybe you need to go to a pedestrian crosswalk instead of running across the middle of the road like right here. Maybe you need to go up there and cross." So, yeah, anyways, I still felt concerned and asked her if she was okay, and she still continued to bitch and complain in Bisaya or Tagalog or something. She probably called me a dirty American cunt or something, I don't know. But I don't really care. I mean, she was okay enough to walk off, and maybe a couple of bruises at me, if you can see it there. Got a little bit of blood seeping through the tissue. But I'll survive as well. I might lose a toenail, but that's okay. So anyways, I'm getting ready to head back home. Unsuccessful in motorcycle helmet shopping, but that's fine. I can always shop again tomorrow. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that extra little tidbit. So needless to say, like I said in my very first clip, don't speed. And if you're gonna speed, be very careful, and probably better to wear shoes. Slippers aren't the best footwear to wear on the road here, especially if you have an accident. You should be like that guy wearing shoes. So cover your toes, protect yourself. And alright guys, I'll see y'all later. This Army Guy 6902 signing off.